Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Arithmetic Lesson 154. Today we're going to learn about something really cool, but let's start with our practice first. Hi, boys and girls, let's go over our task cards here. These are your shapes. How about this one? That's a rhombus, very good. Parallelogram, trapezoid, rectangle, square, triangle, circle, angle, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezoid, rectangle, square, triangle, circle. Good job, boys and girls. I hope you are memorizing those shapes. Here we go. This one is called a simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. How about these lines? Intersecting lines, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, congruent angles, right angle, ray, line, line segment, point, polygon, and this last one again, simple closed curve. Very good. Let us go back in even further. This is called, let's see, kilo equals 1,000. Everybody repeat after me. Kilo equals 1,000. Hecto equals 100. Deca equals 10. Milli equals 1/1,000. Centi equals 1/100th. Deci equals 1/10th. All right. Repeat with me. 1 decameter equals 10 meters. 1 hectometer equals 100 meters. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. Millimeters? Yes. 1 meter equals 10 decameters. Oh, can you see that? Okay, I hope you can see all of those. All right. Here we go. How about these? What's my normal body temperature in Celsius? 37 degrees. How about boiling point of water Celsius? 100 degrees. Freezing point of water Celsius? 0 degrees. Normal body temperature Fahrenheit? 98.6 degrees. Boiling point of water? 212 degrees. And that is in Fahrenheit. How about freezing point of water Fahrenheit? 32 degrees. Very good. All right, boys and girls, you've done a great job on your practice. All right, let's go into equations now. That was quite funny to watch myself teaching. Let's remember equations. Remember, both sides need to be equal. And we always start with the side that does not have the letter on it. I saw a few of us getting this one wrong on our tests. Please be careful. 6 times 3 equals 18. And then you rewrite x plus 5. Okay, now in order to get the x by itself, we need to do the opposite of plus 5, which is -5, or take away 5, right? So plus 5 minus 5, it cancels each other out, and what you do to one side, you must do to the other side. So if we subtracted 5 on this side, we need to subtract 5 on this side. 18 minus 5. X equals 13. Now we need to check. In order to check, we rewrite the problem, and then we put the 13 anywhere we see an x. So x plus 5 equals 6 times 3. And 6 times 3 equals 18. Again, we put the 13 in for the x plus 5. What's 13 plus 5, boys and girls? 18. And 18 will equal 18. Make sure that even on the tests, You write all of that information out. It's important to see where, how it's done and to check your work. Very important, boys and girls. Many of you left it off of your test. We need to make sure that it's on there. All right, today we're going to talk about something called perimeter. I wanted to talk about this in a special way. I wanted to tell you that it is about 7:30 this morning, and I am thinking about something that I used to eat for breakfast all the time. And I still do. I buy it for my kids once in a while, but I know that you guys have seen this before. I know that you've eaten them before. These are called Pop-Tarts. Okay, Pop-Tarts. I wanted to show you this Pop-Tart. I broke a little piece off by accident. But this Pop-Tart, because it was one of my favorites, I used to eat this all the time. I had a favorite part about this Pop-Tart. It wasn't just the whole Pop-Tart that I really loved. I used to pick it apart and only eat the part that I loved. Do you know the best part of this Pop-Tart? What's the best part of the Pop-Tart? You got it. It's that inside filling and that frosting on the top. Sometimes my mom would buy the ones with no frosting, and I did not like them. I like the part with the frosting and the inside filling. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the part that is my perimeter, I'm going to take that off and think about what the perimeter is. I'm taking the perimeter off. I'm taking all the parts that are not the best part. I like them, but they're not the best part. I'm taking off the perimeter. Can you repeat that word, perimeter? Maybe some of you have heard of it. The perimeter, what am I taking off? It's the outside around the shape, around the Pop-Tart. The perimeter is all the outside of the shape of the Pop-Tart. Now I made a big mess and I get to eat it when I'm done with this video. So your perimeter is the distance around the polygon, the shape, okay? Now, that could be any polygon, but today we're going to start with a triangle polygon, sorry. And I want you to notice that a polygon, okay, can be different shapes. But this one today, we're going to start with a triangle, and then we're going to do a rectangle. Each shape to find the perimeter has a different formula. Think about if you were in the kitchen. If you are making cookies, you would have a different formula or recipe than if you are making cake, right? You're not going to do the same thing if you're making eggs than if you're making steak. You're going to use a different recipe. So each polygon to find the perimeter has its own formula. And the formula for a triangle is this. P equals A plus B plus C. They just added up the sides of the triangle. Look at my triangle here. I have 5 on one side, 12 on the other side, and 11 on the other side. There's 3 sides of a triangle, we know that. So we have 3 sides, A plus B plus C. So if we use our formula, P equals A plus B plus C, you would have P equals 5 plus 12 plus 11, right? Simple. And we'd add them up and say that P equals 28. And our perimeter of this triangle equals 28. Now, again, I told you many different polygons have different recipes or different formulas. So today we're going to get into the formula of a rectangle. Look at my chart. My chart, the rectangle, the formula is this. P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. Okay, check it out again. P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. Remember what those L and W are? Length and width. Very good. So remember, number 1, perimeter is the distance around the polygon. And each polygon has a different formula. Okay, we did the triangle A plus B plus C. Now we're going to do the rectangle, 2 times L plus 2 times W. All right, here's my rectangle. My rectangle is 8 feet long and 6 feet wide. Again, 8 feet long and 6 feet wide. So here we go. Since we're finding the perimeter of a rectangle, we use the formula for a perimeter of a rectangle. Don't use the triangle P plus 1, P equals to A plus B plus C. That won't work. You need to use the perimeter, the formula for perimeter. So we have 2 times L plus 2 times W. Okay, it's something you have to memorize. Sorry. Now, we need to fill it in. Anywhere you see L, you put 8. Anywhere you see W, you put 6. So it looks like this. P equals 2 times 8 plus 2 times 6. Okay, here's the trick. Remember, we have taught you this before. Do what's in the parentheses first. We multiply 2 times 8 and then 2 times 6, and then we add them together. Okay, don't say 2 times 8 plus 2. Okay, we need to multiply what's in the parentheses first. So what's 2 times 8 is 16, 2 times 6 is 12, and then we add them together. 16 plus 12 equals 28. Very good. Boys and girls, this is going to be super easy, but let's practice again. Remember to add feet in your, or whatever the measurement is. This one happens to be feet, but remember to add that into your answer. Okay? Let's do another one together. 19 feet long and 7 feet wide. We have our formula. Again, repeat. 2 times L plus 2 times W. All right. Everywhere we see a length of 19, we put it in for L. So 2 times 19 and 2 times 7. 2 times 19 is what? 38. And 2 times 7 is 14. And we add them together, we get 52. Then we add the FT period because we need to add in the measurement into our answer. Very good. All right, boys and girls, that was super easy, and I hope you'll remember our Pop-Tart story. Remember, the perimeter is the outside of the polygon, okay, the border. All right, let's practice on your worksheet. You have 3,209 divided by 27. This is on your worksheet. So you're going to divide 32 divided by 27 equals 1, and 1 times 27 equals 27. 32 minus 27 equals 5, and you bring 5 is less than 27, so you bring down the 0. 50 divided by 27 equals 1, and 1 times 27 is 27, and 50 minus 27 equals 3. Oh, not 3, sorry, 23. And 23 is less than 27, so you bring down the 9. And 239 divided by 27 equals 8. And 8 times 27 equals 216. And 239 minus 216 equals 23. And 23 is less than 27, but there's nothing else to bring down. Therefore, we call that our remainder. Very good. Remember to put that remainder up on top with your answer, because I saw this on the test last week. If you just give me the answer is 118, that's incorrect. The answer itself is 118 remainder 23. Even though you have the 23 on the bottom, you need to bring it up and put the little R period, okay? And then you check 118 times 27. Oh, that came in the wrong order. Apologize for that. 8 times 7 is 56, carry the 5. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5. And then 7 times 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8, 26. Okay, so that came in the wrong order. I apologize. Make sure you add in your remainder, and you are going to finish up this worksheet front and back, and we will see you back again tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great day. I did put a post on Google Classroom this morning for some words of encouragement. Take a look at that. Add your own little piece of encouragement. I want you guys to encourage each other and to encourage me. We're coming to the end of the school year soon. We have just a few more weeks left, and I wanted us to encourage each other. You guys have a great day, and we will see you back tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.